You've been lied to. They told you your credit score was the key to financial freedom. That if you played the game, paid your bills, used credit wisely, stayed in the green, you'd be rewarded. But here's the truth. Your credit score isn't about helping you get rich. It's about helping banks get richer by keeping you in debt. This is the credit score scam. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on how it works, why it was never built for you, and how to escape a system designed to profit off your financial anxiety. Let's begin. Let's go back. The year is 1989. A little-known company called Isaac and Company, now known as FICO, launches a 3-digit score to help lenders automate loan decisions. Before FICO, bankers would look at your actual income, savings, job history, real-world stability. Now, they look at your behavior with debt, not your wealth, not your income, not your savings, not your assets, just your relationship with borrowed money, and that makes sense for them. Because FICO didn't design this score to help you build wealth. They designed it to help lenders predict how profitable you'll be as a borrower. The more predictable your debt behavior is, the more money they can make off of you safely. In short, your credit score is a trust rating, not of your financial health, but of your ability to stay in debt without defaulting. Let's break down the formula. Here's the standard FICO score breakdown. 35%, payment history, 30%, credit utilization, 15%, length of credit history, 10%, new credit inquiries, 10%, credit mix. Looks fair, right? But notice what's missing. No points for how much money you make, no points for how much you save, no points for investing, no points for being debt-free. In fact, if you never borrow money, you don't even exist in this system. This means the system only rewards strategic debt, not actual wealth or stability. You could be a millionaire with zero debt and have a worse credit score than someone making 40 KOs but juggling 5 credit cards. Think about that. Think. Now here's where it gets dark. Let's say you want to play the game. You take out a credit card, use it responsibly, pay it off monthly, your score improves, you get more offers, more cards, higher limits, then life hits, an emergency, unexpected expenses. Suddenly you carry a balance. The banks smile. Because now they've got you. You're a revolver, not a transactor. That's industry speak for. You carry debt, and you're profitable. Your minimum payment? Just enough to keep the balance alive. The interest? That's the real product. And the longer you play this game, the more they win. Here's what they don't tell you. Paying off your credit cards entirely, your score can drop. Closing a credit card, your score can drop. Not using credit at all, your score can vanish. This system penalizes financial independence because financial independence means you're no longer profitable. Let's talk about your brain. Banks and lenders use subtle triggers to make debt feel safe, even empowering. Congratulations, you've been pre-approved. You've earned a credit limit increase. Get 3% cash back on all purchases. These aren't rewards, they're bait. They turn borrowing into a game. Points, perks, status, they turn credit into a lifestyle. And over time, your brain stops associating debt with danger. Instead, it becomes normal, even desirable, especially for Gen Z and millennials, already under massive financial pressure, stagnant wages, skyrocketing rent, student debt. Gig work without benefits. Credit cards become the bridge between survival and collapse. The system doesn't just trap you in debt, it convinces you that debt is freedom. Ever wonder why schools don't teach you how credit scores work? Or how compound interest can destroy you as easily as it can build wealth? Simple. There's no profit in financially literate citizens. Financial education isn't underfunded. It's deliberately underprioritized. The less you know, the more predictable and profitable you become. Meanwhile, banks spend billions on marketing to teach you their version of financial literacy. Credit is power. Buy now, pay later. Build your score to build your life. But they'll never tell you the truth. Being debt-free is the only real financial power. Let's run the numbers. In 2024, total U.S. credit card debt, $1.3 trillion average interest rate, 22% plus average household debt, over $150,000. That's billions in interest every single month. And it's not just banks profiting. Credit bureaus sell your credit data to marketers. Fintech apps sell your financial behavior to advertisers. Lenders bundle your debt into securitized assets and trade them on Wall Street. Your debt is a product. Your spending habits are data. Your credit score is a scorecard for how well you serve the system. So what now? Do you opt out entirely? Not necessarily. You can still use the system without being used by it. Here's how. 1. Build credit without debt. Use a single card for fixed expenses. Pay it off in full every month. Never chase points or cash back. 2. Track your spending obsessively. Know where every dollar goes. Reverse budget. Focus on saving first. 3. Pay off high-interest debt aggressively. Use the avalanche or snowball method. Treat debt like an emergency, not a companion. 4. Stop worshiping the credit score. Focus on net worth, not numbers. Don't make financial decisions just to keep your score up. 5. Learn the real game. Credit is a tool, not a goal. True freedom is having options, not points. And most of all, teach others, because the system thrives on silence. The more we talk about it, the more we wake up. Here's what they never taught you in school. Your credit score isn't your worth. It's not your intelligence. It's not your freedom. It's a number designed to predict how profitable you are in captivity. But now you know better. So build real wealth. Own your decisions. Escape the cycle of engineered debt. If this opened your eyes, hit like and subscribe. Drop a comment. What financial trap do you think most people don't see coming? The system is designed for you to survive, not thrive. But awareness is the first form of rebellion. Stay sharp, stay free, and as always, stay aware.